Yeah, what up, boxing fans? Floyd Mayweather, he's at it again. He did an interview with FightHype.com, and he said Triple G needs to go down to 155 if he wants to fight with Canelo Alvarez. Now, if there's any fighter that knows about having advantages, it's Floyd Mayweather. What about that time he bought a small-ass Ricky Hatton up from 140 to fight him at 147 and knocked his ass out cold? Or what about the time he brung a small-ass Juan Manuel Marquez up from 135 to 147 and he missed weight? But better yet, what about the time he weight drained a Canelo, had that motherfucker looking like an AIDS patient at the weigh-in, weight drained him to 152? But I got one even better than that. What about the time he fought Manny Pacquiao and got a TUE 3 weeks after the fight, picked the judges, the refs, and the venue? But what about the time he fought Marcos Maidana, picked that motherfucker gloves, and the referee? So if there's anybody that knows about having advantages, it's Floyd Mayweather. He knows all about advantages in the fight. And he told Triple G today, your ass need to go down to 155 if you want that fight with Canelo, assuming Canelo beats Amir Khan. And let me read you the statement from Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather says, to get something, you have to make a sacrifice, said Floyd Mayweather. Canelo is the A side when it comes to making that particular pay-per-view event. Golovkin should be willing to make the sacrifice if he wants the opportunity to prove that he's the bigger star. It's a stance that even Mayweather himself can relate to. Now this is what Fight Hype, you know they gotta make it look good for Floyd. Having made a number of concessions including weight, glove size, ring size when he fought Oscar De La Hoya back in 2007. I will give him that. He did make some concessions in the De La Hoya fight. And let's continue to read on what he had to say. No, I think that's it, the article. That's all of it. Yeah, he's saying that basically saying that Triple G needs to weight drain his ass down to 155 if he want that fight. Now that's a big risk. I ain't finna tell Triple G what to do. Triple G is a grown ass man, but I'm gonna tell him like this. I'm gonna tell him like this. If he does decide to drain down to 155, lose all that water weight, come in like a fucking AIDS patient, there is risk involved. And you might risk Canelo beating your motherfucking head in till you get brain damage. That's the type of risk I'm talking about. See, when you draining yourself to lose all that motherfucking weight and that water weight, oh, you putting your body at risk. I'm telling you right now. And against a power puncher like Canelo Alvarez, a power puncher like that, ooh, you don't want to go in no fight weight drain like a motherfucker. Because Canelo can beat your ass so bad till you may even have serious brain damage. So, if I was Triple G, I ain't telling Triple G what to do. Like I said, he a grown ass man. I ain't telling him what to do. But if I was Triple G, I would not drain myself down to 155. Now, he's like I said, he's a grown ass man. He gonna do what he want to do. That's his decision to make. But if it was me, I would not drain myself down to 155. Ain't no fucking way. Especially against a fighter like Canelo Alvarez. I might do it for Floyd Mayweather. Because Floyd Mayweather, he's not as big as a puncher as Canelo is. Canelo got the power to knock your ass in the next week. Put your ass in the motherfucking morgue, if you get what I'm saying. So, Triple G got a big decision to make, man. Is he just going to bypass that fight or he going to drain himself down to 155? Floyd thinks he should drain himself down to 155. But like I said, that's going to be Triple G's decision to make. I can't make it for him. Floyd can't make it for him. He got to do what's best for him and his family and for his bank account. So it's going to be interesting to see what Triple G does. We know Floyd had to throw his 2 cents in there because he know all about having advantages in fights. And he seems like he wants Canelo to have an advantage to beat Triple G ass. And that's definitely what's going to happen. If Triple G drains down to 155, I'm picking Canelo in that fight, assuming Canelo beats Amir Khan. But I don't think Canelo first going to beat Amir Khan. I changed my pick to Amir Khan. I'm picking Amir Khan to win that fight. But if he does beat Amir Khan and Triple G drains himself down to 155, Triple G is going to be in for a long, long night. Because he ain't going to carry that power up, You see all that power Triple G got now? Knocking motherfuckers out cold. 22 straight knockouts. Oh, he ain't gonna be able to carry that power up once you drain all that muscle and that water weight off. His ass gonna be shrink down to a fucking skeleton. And Canelo used to fighting at 155, so that's gonna be an ass whooping waiting to happen. That's why Canelo is trying to weight drain him. See, Canelo is smart. He's a smart, calculating motherfucker. He's smart. He know if he drain Triple G down to 155, that motherfucker ain't gonna have no energy, no power, no stamina. He gonna get a straight ass whooping in that fight. But if the fight happened at 160, I'm picking Triple G at 160. See, Canelo is not gonna go straight up to 160 and beat no Triple G. That ain't gonna happen. Triple G is gonna be the bigger man, and he gonna be able to keep all his power at 160. That's why Canelo don't want to go to 160. He know damn well he ain't fucking with Triple G at 160. Triple G is a killer at 160. Motherfucking killer in Manila. That's Triple G at 160. So he knows nobody ain't fucking with him at 160. So like I said before in my previous videos, it's gonna be very interesting to see how those negotiations play out. Will Triple G get his way, get Canelo to come up 160? Or will Canelo get his way and drain Triple G ass down to 155? You guys in the comment section, let me know what you guys think about